Hello badminton fans, and welcome to Badminton Racket Review and to the final part of this 2019 test session. Now before we go on to talk about the racket we have here with us today, there are a few notifications for you. The first one is that the E-Zone is currently being updated. If you're not familiar with the E-Zone, you don't know what that is, you need to go to www.badmintonracketreview.co.uk and you can see there's at the top there is an E-Zone option. It is chargeable from £2 to £10 depending on how long you want to remain a member. The E-Zone basically is a platform which compares rackets like they've never been done before, and also gives you an in-depth, detailed description and performance criteria for each and every racket. Is pretty cool. But that platform is now being upgraded, so some of the new features will be the search function. There'll be a search function within the E-Zone. We are changing the scoring. We've extended the testing within the E-Zone for an even larger amount of tests, so you get an even deeper understanding of each racket. And the final thing you need to know about is the control test. Now the one where we were doing drop shots and the shuttle was landing in the bucket, that has now been removed. After 2 years of various feedback from our members, we've decided to take that test out, and we are now scoring control on each racket from when I'm going on court, and we are control testing in various different places off the court. And it's not as objective as the other tests, it's more of a subjective test, but we are doing a wider range of control tests to give an overall impression, and 2 people score it, not just 1. Okay, so that's all the updates you need to know about. Like I said, if you don't know a lot about the E-Zone, it's worth popping over. There is a link below on how to use the E-Zone, and there is some information there if you want to know more about it. Okay, so on to our racket. We have with us here today the Abroz Shark Hammerhead. In actual fact, it's a part of the Shark range. It's just called the Abroz Hammerhead, and this is our racket number 664. 664. So the way we're going to format this video is slightly different to how we formatted in the past. We're going to go through the price and availability. We're going to talk about the specs from the manufacturer, our specs, Badminton Racket Review, and the E-Zone specs, and the design of the racket, and then we are going to conclude what we think of this racket immediately. If you want to carry on to see the E-Zone smash test and maneuver test, you can do. We will include that into this video, but we have had feedback saying that you need to shorten your videos because they're too long. I was told to stop extending, I don't know what it was, something about what I say and how I say it. So we're trying to improve that. We're trying to be more efficient in these videos. So the Abroz Hammerhead is a 2019 release from Abroz. Let's go through the specs first. We'll come back to price and availability. So the specs on this racket. The overall weight of this racket, according to the manufacturer, is 78 grams plus or minus 2. The E-Zone test shows this racket to weigh 82.1 grams. The balance point of this racket, it says here, is 305 plus or minus 5, and our own E-Zone testing shows this to be considerably more head heavy than that. It's 317 mil on our measurement, which means this is, it's always weight. The weight is always in the shaft, it's not in the head, the measurement, but it's weighted towards the head fairly significantly. The shaft stiffness, according to Abroz, is medium flex, so the stiffness of the shaft, and also our own E-Zone testing confirms it to have a medium flex shaft. Other information that you may find helpful is the maximum string tension on this racket is 30 pounds. Maximum string tension is 30 pounds, which is quite nice. The racket is made in China. It is made of graphite, high modulus graphite. Has an aero wave system. I can see some imprints to the head here, which I assume is for aerodynamics, and it's actually a very aerodynamic racket, I have to say. The rough price of this is £49. There is a link below if you're buying this in Europe where you can buy this from, and if you're buying it in Asia, there's also a link below to where to buy it from in Asia. Okay, so just press those links, and its availability in Asia is pretty good because there's a decent outlet in Asia. There's a possibility if you're tuning in from India, we will add this to our Indian site for sales because it's a good racket and it's worth a try. And if you're in Europe, there's also our website in Europe which will be selling these, and Badminton Bay will be selling them throughout Asia for all other customers, so availability is therefore very good. Okay, so you understand the specs, you understand the E-Zone specs. Let's talk about the design. Well, Abroz are getting better at design. If you remember the Nano 9900 and the Venom, fairly simplistic designs. This is a little bit more elaborate. It has a really nice paint job, really accurately done, nice graphics on the head, and I think for the £49 price mark, it's actually really well executed. Take a look at these close-up pictures and see what you think for yourself. Okay, as I said, we are going to tell you our conclusion of this racket straight away so that you don't need to wait right until the end of the video. To use this racket, it feels really, really light. It's, you know, and obviously it is very light. Just trying to check here. 82 grams is all it weighs, so it is super, super light. It feels really quick in the air. It feels super, super quick. And the stiffness of the shaft when you're using it, it feels exactly what they say. It is a medium stiff, doesn't feel overly flexible to me. In all areas, this racket is absolutely brilliant. This racket, if you're an Abroz user, if you've used the highest scoring Abroz racket, which is the Nano 9900 in the E-Zone, or you're a Venom user, this racket is a cross between both of those rackets. It does have it doesn't quite have the sweet spot of the Nano 9900, which has got a very wide sweet spot, I find, but it does have the speed of the Venom. It's as quick as the Venom in the air. Again, just taking a look here at some of our results. Yeah, it's really quick in the air, and it delivers a really decent smash. It's good at control, it's good at defense, and it's good at driving. It's an all-round really good racket. Why would you not like this racket? Well, if you're used to a heavy racket, you may not like it. If you like rackets that are really stiff, then the medium flex may be a problem for you. Outside of that, if you like quick, lively frames that move through the air really quick, are fairly easy to adjust to. You know, it didn't take me long to get used to using this racket on court. I think you'll find this racket an absolute dream to play with. I would give this a go. I would give this a go. I think it has a great all-round game. It's livelier than the Abroz 9900, and it's easier to use than the Venom, so it's a real cross between those two rackets, and I believe it actually has enough smash power, maybe not as much as the Nano 9900, but it has enough smash power, it has enough control power, defense power, and it's a real decent balance between those two rackets. I mean, they're not expensive rackets. You could try trying the Nano 9900 and the Hammerhead, or the Venom and the Hammerhead, but Hammerhead 100% recommended, definitely the thumbs up, definitely give it a go. Now, hopefully you found that helpful. We got to the point pretty quickly, no moaning and groaning. Now, for those of you interested in seeing some of the E-Zone testing, for those of you who are familiar with it, sorry to bore you with this, but for those of you who are new to the E-Zone is the platform within Badminton Racket Review where we test all our rackets, and we always use the same shuttles for our testing, which is the Yonex AS30s for all tests. We restring all of the rackets with the Yonex BG 65 at 25 pounds of tension. All rackets are re-strung. That's both for the smash test and the maneuver test. The smash test and maneuver test are both 6 shots. We take 6 shots. Providing we're happy with the shots that have been taken, we would take the recording of the smash speed for the smash shot, and we take the recording of the head speed for the maneuver shot, and then we average the 2 highest scores to give us an overall smash speed and a smash score, and to give us an overall head speed and therefore a maneuver score. That's what those tests are. They're coming up now. Let's go to them. Just before we go, I want to thank you immensely for tuning in today. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the sharing. Please keep doing it. We've only been on YouTube for a couple of years, and we've learned a lot in that time, and there's so much more to come from us. The E-Zone's developing. We're redeveloping the E-Zone, making it even better platform to use. And this is all with your feedback, all with your love. It's good to see people finally leaving some reviews on YouTube, on the channel, about what they think of the rackets they've used. If you're an E-Zone user, leave reviews for other people to see. You know, we are very happy for you to disagree with us. We're very happy for you to agree with us. We're really happy for you to just say what you honestly think. Unlike some of the forums where people are clearly nervous to say what they think because they get shot down pretty quickly. We're not going to be doing any of that shooting down, providing you're not coming on and just trying to be insulting to us or to any of the other users on our subscribers on our channel, or to our subscribers on the E-Zone. We have no issue with your views. We really actually appreciate the feedback. So please do keep up the like, keep up the love, keep up the support, and we'll see you on the next video.